The following is a presentation of the Greater Ontario Hockey League.
Friday nights in Listowel, the community comes together at the Steve Kerr to root for their beloved Cyclones. Well, tonight on a bitter cold evening, another chapter will be etched into the history books of the Battle of Highway 86. Good evening, hockey fans. Welcome inside the Steve Kerr Memorial Complex for tonight's GOHL Spotlight game, powered by Collins Clothiers, where the Listowel Cyclones have a date with their Midwestern rivals, Elmira Sugar Kings. When you look back in league history, you could feast on countless big moments between Elmira and Listowel. The Cyclones and the Sugar Kings met in the Cherry Cup Championship Series in back-to-back seasons back in 2017 and 2018. The 2018 edition of the Listowel Cyclones arguably may have had their best team in franchise history. For more on that historic Cherry Cup Championship, let's take a look back at the Cyclones hoisting the cup in April 2018.
There's no feeling like it doing it with these brothers, I tell you. It's been
the guys tonight, they did their part. Best group I've been a part of for sure. They got it done the right way for sure.
These are memories that's gonna last a lifetime, and I wouldn't want to change it with any other people.
This season, the Listowel Cyclones are searching for their first victory of the year against Elmira. 16-year-old Lyndon Cabral is having a phenomenal rookie season up front. The Hanover native has 10 goals, 13 apples through his first 25 games of junior hockey. Cabral was also recently announced to Team Thornton's roster for the 2026 GOHL Top Prospect Game, taking place in Peterborough on January 13th. From the rookie to league veteran Jack O'Donnell, skated in his 200th league game on Saturday in Listy's 6-2 win over the Camoka Kings. O'Donnell contributed a goal and an assist in that victory. What's interesting about O'Donnell's journey in the league, it started back in 2021-2022 as a member of the Elmira Sugar Kings. This spotlight game will also feature another Elmira native playing here in a Listowel uniform of Cam Beisel. In goal tonight, Ethan Kawach gets the start. The Mississauga native, in his second season with Listowel, has a 6-1-1 record. Kawach will make his fourth start of the season against the Sugar Kings. The Sugar Kings are playing some of their best hockey as of late, winning 7 of their last 10 games. Up front, leading the way, Kyle Morey comes in with 42 points, which leads the team in scoring. Morey is also on a 3-game point streak with 6 assists in those last 3 games. This season against the Cyclones, Morey has found the score sheet in each of the team's 3 meetings. On the back end for Elmira, keep your eye on Lucas Nutting. 11 points in his last 9 games and is currently on a 4-game point streak. At just 16 years of age, Nutting logs big minutes for Elmira on the blue line and also was selected to be a top prospect where he'll join Lyndon Cabral on Team Thornton. Reed Strauss will start under the spotlight tonight. Strauss has won his last 2 starts, which included the shutout performance over LaSalle on December 7th. Tonight will be the first time Strauss will go up against the Cyclones this season. For more on tonight's chapter of the Battle of Highway 86, let's get to the Collins Clothiers captain's comments with Jack O'Donnell and Alex Simeone.
It's 2 towns that are pretty close together. Obviously, we share Highway 86, so both sides want to have that bragging rights with that, and it's a little more special for me because I obviously played in Elmira and from there, so getting the win against them is always kind of on my mind, and when it happens, it feels good, so it's kind of what we're chasing tonight. Like for myself, and there's also guys like Beisel from Elmira, played a couple games there as well. Yeah, I mean, you grow up watching the Sugar Kings, and you go in there on Sundays to watch, and I got to watch them win a Cherry Cup, and growing up, it's kind of like, oh, I want to be a Sugar King, and I got the opportunity to do that, and then I came here, and your dreams kind of changed a little bit. I think as long as I've been here, it's been the best experience of my life, and I would rather play nowhere else than here. And yeah, it's a little bittersweet playing against your hometown, but love nothing more than to beat them wearing a Sykes jersey. It's a measuring stick game, but also I think we know that we can beat anybody in this league, and we're trying to prove that to ourselves and to everybody. So yeah, it's, as much as it is to kind of see where we're at, we also want to prove that we know that we're at that level as well.
Just the Battle of 86, I think the rivalry's always been there, and I think these two teams are two teams that play physical. It's never an easy night coming in here because we know we'll get their best and we'll get our best as well. And they're a good team, and never overlook them because it's always a playoff atmosphere in here. I think our guys are just hungry. You know, this is the guys our last year, second last year. They want to win, and every guy, even the rookies in that room, they want to move on with hockey or get better. And I think just the mindset is just game by game. You know, don't look too far ahead and just keep doing what we're doing because we have a damn good team. So we're just going to keep doing that.
Festivities got started with the future Cyclones taking to the ice the Listowel Minor Hockey Timbits. For these kids, the spotlight shines even brighter as fans were treated to a couple of great saves and terrific sellies. A terrific job put on by Listowel Minor Hockey Timbits tonight. Elmira looks to continue their winning ways and chase down the Chatham Maroons for top spot of the West, while Listowel is fighting for their first victory over Elmira in the Battle of Highway 86 tonight. Bragging rights and a whole lot more's on the line. Puck drop comes your way next on 519 Sports.
Go Sykes, go! Go Sykes, go! Go Sykes, go!
Cornfield able to stop up, tries to get it back low for Chan. And this one played to the line, kept in Elmira. Shot wide of the goal. Cornfield leans into one, he scores! Upstairs, right underneath the bar, Ryan Cornfield, a big one, and it's 1-0 Elmira. The Kitchener native a blast on an errant puck off the back wall, and upstairs, top left, it's 1-0 Sugar Kings. Slips it back, Howden tried to connect with Harris, but it's turned over, and the Sugar Kings will send that one to the middle. This one off Gerber's hand, and Lawson, they say play on. As Middleton now has it back, tries to give it to the near side, read well though. Brunton takes the shot, rebound, and that one wide as he sent it a mile wide. Elmira the shot, that one wide of the goal, comes to the near side. Quickly on the puck. Nice find. Kyle Morey soft chip out front. What a pass as Morey's shot ends up being a beauty feed back door to the New Hamburg native Gerber. And it's 2-0 for the visiting Elmira Sugar Kings. What a heads-up play as Kyle Morey makes it look like a video game. Connects with Gerber coming in the back door. And the visitors up in front, 2-0. That'll be dumped in further by Ratcliffe to the far side. Gravel. He stands up his man as Gravel just trying to play the puck. Will send a Cyclone flying. Nutting, he'll spin away. 30 seconds left in their first opportunity. Morey once again didn't like what he saw, turns it over. Chance the other way. In alone on the breakaway, the shot, but Strauss able to control the rebound as well, and he'll deny the Owen Sound native Ryan Cranny on a short-handed breakaway. Plays it out front. Out they come through the middle of the ice. Trying to gain center and dump the puck in as Wilhelm gets crunched by Chan, trying to send him right into the Sugar King bench. Tried to go through Brunton. That puck will bounce to the opposite side of the ice. Pressure coming quickly, though. Turns it over to Morey, the shot. Oh, pop the water bottle, baby! Kyle Morey, and it's 3-0 with 2:54 to go in the first. What a first period for the Sugar Kings, and Kyle Morey, his second point this time. He'll pick up the Gino, and it's 3-0. Lawson at the line. Fake the shot. Now back for Lawson. Takes a shot, tipped out front, he scores! Alex Rossi. Believe it's tipped in by a Listowel Cyclone and make it 4 in the first period. It's 4-0 with 2:10 to go here under the spotlight. Big number 23. Keep your eye on Jack O'Donnell. Wiles able to hold the line. Wiles works in through traffic. Shot to O'Donnell. Only fanned on it. Out front again. And Strauss, are you kidding me? He'll keep it 4-0 here with 9 seconds left in the opening period. Listy just can't buy a goal. Picked up. Back to the line. Wiles. He'll walk into the middle of the end. Shot, scores! A power play goal. Hudson Wiles from the blue line, his 6th of the season. And the Cyclones have life early stages of the second. It's 4-1. get pucks on net, and Hudson Wiles right along the ice buries it to make it 4-1. Tried to play the puck in deep, knocked down by a hand of Cranny. Ratcliffe now looks for options, gets it to his forehand. Out front, bouncing puck on goal, and Kowach kicks it to himself as Rossi a couple of cross checks with Cranny. But no harm, no foul, and they'll go their separate ways. And a little bit of time here for Listy, but pressure coming quickly. Nice pass out front. Nutting has room, the shot, rings it off the iron. Battler the shot, high. It'll come all the way to the blue line for Simeone. Simeone here on the near side. He'll work in, spin back to the line. Drops it for Battler. Battler faked the shot. Now this one out front, and that one across the line. No, it's not, says the official. Oh, I'd love to see the overhead camera on that one. But the bank shot, no good. Close, maybe in horseshoes, but not in hockey, as the referee in a great spot says no goal. Tries to chip that puck deep, and it's played out by the Sykes to the near side. Wisniewski, 3-on-2. The shot scores! Back-to-back goals for the Cyclones to open up the second period. And it's Jordan Wisniewski, the Mitchell native, his 13th of the season. And it's a 2-goal hockey game. Listy through traffic scores! 1-goal hockey game. Keaton Middleton upstairs, and 3 goals in 12 and a half minutes. The Cyclones come all the way back. It's 4-3. Tried to chip it out of their end was Rossi, but it's right back in from the Cyclones, just right of the goal. Leenders will battle Gravel here for the puck. Stepping in Cranny, bouncing puck, trying to tuck it home, they score! What a goal, a thing of beauty from the ground. Clark DeBoer, and we're all knotted up at 4. 4 unanswered goals, and it's 4-4. What a shot from his back. DeBoer will keep that puck and remember it. Tie hockey game here at the Steve Kerr. After 4 goals on 16 shots, the Elmira Sugar Kings will switch up the netminder and bring in the Elora native Liam Reed to the hockey game. A tough night for Strauss, was good in the first period, but for Reed, he comes in a tough spot. It's all Cyclones here in the second period. Kolechny off the draw for Wiles, and a penalty coming here. Elmira going to be dinged with a call, and it comes right off the face-off. As Listowel back to the power play, a chance for their first lead of the hockey game and their first lead of the season against Elmira. Sends it around Wisniewski. Touch pass up top, Renault. Cabral has a ton of space. Walks in the shot on a string, though, right into the leather with 3:11 to go in the period. Rossi. Dipsy doodles in across the line. Rossi to his forehand. Nice find. Ratcliffe the shot. And on top of the blue paint for a whistle. Renault to the near side. D-to-D pass as they gain center. Wilhelm gets crunched right into the Sugar King bench by Cornfield. Rossi and Ratcliffe in across the line. The shot blocked. Swatted away, picked up Elmira. That's Gravel the shot. Through traffic, loose puck. Oh, what a stop, Kowach with the right toe. Able to sprawl out and keep it a tie hockey game. And it's picked up Lawson. Nice feed to the far side, Warlow. Warlow has Cornfield on goal, and that one misses wide. Penalty coming, though, as Middleton crushes Cornfield out front. And it'll be a penalty, an interference call, I'm sure, sending Elmira to a big power play with under 8 to play. Szymanowski just trying to work that puck free. Kyle Morey on it. Gets it back to the line for Nutting. Nutting sends it all the way across. Shot Lawson, tipped on goal, scores! Tipped right out front. I believe it's Cornfield who's going to get credit with the goal, a power play marker. And the Elmira Sugar Kings restore the lead. First goal of the third period. It's a big one, 5-4 with 6:31 to go. 90 seconds to go, regulation time. Cyclones down 1, 5-4 the score. And across the line, follow-up attempt, Wiles. Up for Fisher, into the slot. Oh, a game-saving stop. Keeps it a 5-4 game, and there's another penalty coming. As a little bit of a melee after a terrific stop by Reed. Penalties will get sorted out here. $1:15 to go. 5-4 the score. We'll see when the dust settles what the power play strength will be. It looks like Elmira heading to the sin bin. Both guys going to be sent off here. A slash coming against Listowel. Houghton goes in for slashing. A cross check coming against Elmira. And what I thought was going to be a Listowel power play ends up with both guys in the box. with just 75 seconds left in regulation. Peeling away Cabral, back for Wiles. One more Wisniewski. He's got pressure though. Up top, Wiles. Sends it across. The shot on goal. Rebound to the doorstep, and it's cleared. Another game-saving stop by Reed. Wisniewski against Gerber. Face off with 37.3. Out front. Oh, and Reed may have got a piece of that one as well. Puck clear to the opposite corner. Elmira's going to skate. Now a 2-on-1 on a dawning empty net. Throws it toward the goal, and he scores. Empty net for Brady Schwint. And they tack on a 6 to put the dagger in the hearts of the Listowel faithful. 6-4 with under 25 to play. The Sugar Kings bounce back after a really tough second period where they give up 4-4-4 after 40 minutes. The netminder, Liam Reed, comes in relief and steals the show here at the Steve Kerr under the spotlight. A terrific third period. The empty netter seals the deal. A final tonight, 6-4, as the Sugar Kings take their 4th meeting in a row over the Listowel Cyclones.
Came out hot in the first. In the second as well, we kind of got away from ourselves. They battled back, and at the end of the game, got the win, so that's all that matters. The town's been really good to me, coaching staff, GM, so fit in really good there. On the team part, I feel like the guys in the room are really good. We're gelling together, and like I said, that's what good teams are. Good group of guys.
I think Ryan's a good guy, right? I mean, at the end of the day, I think he potentially could be leading the league in power play goals right now. And at the end of the day, he goes to the net, he goes to the hard places, he does little things that a lot of guys don't want to do, and he's getting rewarded, right? And I think, on the power play in front of the net, like when he gets the puck on his stick, he's deadly. And I think he's got 10 or 12 goals this year so far, and I think if he can keep doing that, he might get 20, 25. Right, and I think if you asked him at the beginning of the year, he'd be pretty excited about that. And he's been a great addition. He's really good in the room. Guys love him, and he's willing to do whatever: block shots, chip pucks, and he can score, which really helps. Corny had a couple of clapper bar down, I think, in the first. He taps one in the third. And yeah, Liam Reed in the last 3 minutes probably made 3 or 4 huge saves for us in tight, kept us in the game. And at the end of the day, we find a way and we take our 2 points. It's always a tough place to play in Listowel. Jesse loves his video, and they're always doing video here, and they know what we're doing every day, right? So I thought it was a good game, and I'm glad to take 2 points. I thought we had a really good first period. I thought all 4 lines were rolling the first. I think we kind of took some penalty trouble in the second, got us a little bit of trouble, and next thing you know, it was 4-4, right? And we talked about that between the periods, where we said, hey, we could blink here and it could be 4-4, and sure enough, it was, right? So, and then the good teams find a way in the third. I think our power play kind of came through. One of the guys on the bench said, hey, Coach, how do I go back to this power play? And we change it up on the fly, and Corey knocks it in for the game winner. So I think at the end of the day, adjustments on the fly pays off, but good teams find a way. We just got to be better. Right now, I think we got to play for 60 minutes.
Obviously got off to a slow start, but just regrouped in the intermission and just showed that when we play our game, we can play with anyone in this league. And it was fun hockey. It's unfortunate that we ended up with a loss. Yeah, it's definitely a game you mark in your calendars with Elmira for sure. And hopefully we can get a win against them next time.
Obviously, it's pretty evident that we came in here, a little gun shy, kind of laid back on our heels a little bit. But once we got going, you kind of saw the momentum swing there a little bit. And we had a great second period, and it was exciting to get back in the game, give the boys a lot of credit for kind of digging themselves out of the hole that they dug after the first. Came a little shy in the third, but there's definitely some positives to take away from it, for sure. Yeah, the first intermission, we can kind of go through, I'm not going to go through exactly what was said, but at the end of the day, I think everybody could take responsibility that they didn't bring enough for the team, for the logo in that first 20, right? And that was pretty evident. So for us, we kind of needed a little look yourself in the mirror moment, and I'm glad that we responded, like I said. So after in between periods, it was just a lot of look yourself in the mirror moments. Gotta move on to the second, and we did. Speaking of Vizzy here, he's the best. Honestly, he leads by example through and through. You know what? He's the hardest working guy in practice. We use him in every situation, from the kill to the power play to playing mid 20 minutes a night. That's not easy to do as a forward. And he's gonna play through injuries. He's gonna play through the bumps and bruises, right? And the young guys see that, and it kind of sets the tone for our team and our locker room, and the sacrifice you have to put on the line design for the logo, right? To go along with Viz, the rest of the leadership group, they're the best. Joe's leading the way, Renault's leading the way. They come to the rink every day, and they're working so damn hard, right? And for this young group, if that's what we're going to call them, right, to learn off guys like that, it's top tier. And I don't want to leave out any other vets like Shimmer, like Cowie, like Hendo, but that whole leadership crew, they've been phenomenal through and through.